Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to each and every one of you. Hello, Mommy Love, shout out to you. And of course, Josie, shout out to you as well. How's everyone today? Welcome to Bvetlog channel. Today we're going to discuss about jealousy. But before further ado, please don't forget to share this to your relatives, to your loved ones, to your special ones, and of course, people who wants to learn something today. Okay, let's get it on. Morning, morning, Jimmy boy. Okay. Good morning to each and every one of you. Let's enjoy the day by starting discussing this topic. Okay, yeba. Okay, jealousy. For better or for worse, people are sentimental. We are sentimental beings who cannot always control what we feel, and with that intensity, we do it. At the end of the day, feelings make us who we are. They give us humanity, and without them, we would simply be a living being that limits itself to surviving in nature. But everything has its negative side, of course. Okay, hello, shout out Maria G. And is that although feelings can give us happiness and well-being, they can also be our worst enemy. Always remember that. The most negative feelings that can limit our ability to feel good about ourselves and can even lead us to adopt destruction or destructive attitude and towards the people around us. Having weaknesses and experiencing negative feelings is normal. But there are some especially harmful ones that we must work to silence. And one of the most important in this regards is undoubtedly jealousy. One of the most toxic feelings, both for ourselves and for the person on whom we project them, that exist. Okay? Again, this is a toxic feelings. Not only for ourselves, but to both of us, to the people around us as well. Definitely, we are going to be suffering because of this. Okay? In this jealousy, that mental state characterized by negative feelings that arise from fear, okay, funded or not, or losing someone we love, can be expressed in many different ways. And this is precisely what we'll explore in our discussion today. Okay, we will understand what they are and what kind of jealousy exists in order to detect them. We are going to discuss today what is really jealousy, What kind of jealousy are there? Okay, all of them. Shout out to each and every one of you. But don't forget to share this to your groups, please. Thank you so much. Yeah, ba. What is jealousy? Jealousy is defined as the state of mind characterized by negative feelings that are born for speculations that, whether grounded or not, make us develop fear of losing someone we love. They are then the set of painful emotions that we experience due to the fear that someone will take away from us an important person in our life, generally the partner. Shout out Rosana. They differ from envy in the sense that this is the discomfort generated by the desire to possess something that belongs to another person, while jealousy is the fear of losing someone we already have. In addition, while envy can be projected in any area of life, jealousy is practically exclusive to the love context. Okay? Either way, jealousy is an emotional damaging response that is born when we perceive a threat. In terms of losing someone that we consider our own, although loving should never be possessing, isn't it? Or the possibility that a person we love or with whom we have a relationship pays attention to someone other than ourselves. In situation when jealousy arises, generates discomfort and more or less intense and more or less well-funded suspicions that we can lose it. Okay? In this discussion, it is natural response. That is natural does not mean that it is not toxic. Okay? So, of course, if it's toxic, you need to be careful. That's a red signal. Again, that is natural, it does not mean that it is not toxic. To threat of losing an interpersonal relationship, usually in the sentimental or love field. Jealousy causes the people who experience it to have in general, exaggerated perception of the threats that threaten their relationship and is usually associated with emotional dependence, selfishness, and low self-esteem. Jealous people must work to silence these emotions, as it is no longer just that jealousy is never a sign of love, rather. Living in this constant mistrust is destructive to both the jealous person and the relationship itself. Jealousy is absolutely always toxic. Always remember that. Okay? That is the meaning of jealousy. What kind of jealousy are there? Okay, what kind of jealousy are there? We have discussed a complete definition of what jealousy is. But keep in mind that after all, it is general definition. At the moment of truth, the issue is much more complex. Not all jealousy is the same, and a jealous person can express these feelings in very different ways. Therefore, this discussion, we are going to see the main type of jealousy that exists. Okay? The first one is the couple jealousy. Couple jealousy. As we have said, jealousy is more common in the sentimental sphere and in love relationships. In this discussion, partners' jealousy is those negative feelings that we experience for the fear of losing our girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, or wife. Okay? While we are always negative feelings, we don't have to be toxic. That is to say, it is normal to feel afraid of losing someone because of the speculations our minds make. But as long as we do not project this jealousy on our partner and we know how to control it so as not to make the relationship toxic. Okay? It's not have to be destructive. It doesn't have to be destructive, of course. You have to work to try to inherit them. That is what we call couple jealousy. Okay? Next one will be pathological jealousy. Pathological jealousy is typical of people who, in any context of romantic relationship, feel these negative feelings of fear of losing their loved ones. It does not matter if there are grounds for suspicions or not. Pathological jealousy makes the relationship from the beginning somewhat toxic. Okay? With pathological jealousy, there can be no love. It is impossible. Never feel love enough. Punish for any contact with another people that could threaten the relationship. Develop possession behaviors, always should dissatisfactions. Try to control the partner in their behavior and ways of thinking. As we see, pathological jealousy is always harmful, that inevitably destroy the relationship. Okay? So if you are together and then your partner still don't trust you, that is pathological jealousy. Hello, Toy Toy. Okay. The next one. How's everyone? Everyone's okay? Yeah, but next one will be reaction jealousy. Yeah, this topic should be applies to everyone, especially to all people who has loads of boyfriends and girlfriends. Reaction jealousy. Reaction jealousy, unlike the pathological ones that we always present and without a specific reason, are those that develop just because there has been a good reason for fear that the partner will end up with another person. A clear example of reaction jealousy are those that arise after knowing an infidelity. Okay? As their name suggests, they are a reaction for something. They arise because we detect a real danger. Because the couple is always sowing seeds of insecurity. They are hiding things. They have changed their rhythm of life, or we directly see that they are having an affair with someone. In this situation, a person who does not live with pathological jealousy can develop this reaction jealousy. Okay, jealousy that is well-funded, which is not to say they are positive. Okay. Next one will be occasional jealousy. Occasional jealousy is surely the least harmful and destructive of all. It is, as its name suggests, jealousy that appears momentarily and disappears quickly without flooding the relationship with toxic. When the person is able to identify their fears and work on them, they remain in this. Occasionally jealousies, which are totally normal and do not have to lead to pathological ones. Of course, it's normal to have jealous sometimes, but not all the time. Unlike the reagents, they are not triggered by suspicions of losing partner, but simply because the partner has changed jobs or cities, or because they are in the early stages of relationship and we are still not clear if there is exclusively or not. They are momentary, and if you deal with them well, you quickly return to full confidence and stability. Okay? So that kind of jealousy. Ay, parang dyan ako nababagay. Saan? Sa mic jealousy. Okay. Next one will be hidden jealousy. Hidden jealousy is toxic jealousy, in which the person who experiences it does not want to show at any time. Hello, Ma'am Juvita, shout out po. That he or she is afraid of losing his partner, to silence, and as the name suggests, hide jealousy. That's the person is show superiority over partner. It is a toxic form of jealousy where to avoid both showing our fears and to reduce the self-esteem of the couple and thus prevent them from believing that they can be with other people. They try to make them feel inferior. It goes without saying that this hidden jealousy ends up flooding the relationship with toxicity. Okay? So if you are hiding, when you are jealous of someone, you can discuss it with your partner. But if you keep on hiding that one, definitely it will be toxic. It will end up by controlling your partner without any reason, without knowing by the other one what is your problem. Okay, this is hidden jealousy. So later on, it will be filed up, all of the hidden jealousy, and then it will be a headache. Ayan. May hidden jealousy. Ilan ba, nakarelasyon mo? Maria G. Okay. Next one. Next one is exaggerated jealousy. Exaggerated jealousy is those that arise in an unsubstantiated way by meaningless speculations that lead us to fear losing someone. This jealousy has the peculiar characteristic that the jealousy person, in order to justify his behavior and emotions, he exaggerates and even make up situations that have never happened but that allow jealousy, which in reality has no reason to exist, to be justified. They are obviously very toxic as they are mixed with lies. Yeah. Hello, Ma'am Juvita. This is really toxic because your partner making up a story and then it will connect all of the lies and then it will thrown back to the partner. It's really exaggerated jealousy, the most toxic jealousy that you are going to suffer because of this one. Okay, it's not it's normal to to feel this jealousy, but at the end of the day, if you are exaggerating things, you're making up stories, and then you are going to connect this one to different situations, you're such a biatch. Okay, that is really unacceptable. That is exaggerating. Okay. Next one will be possessive jealousy. Possessive jealousy are those that worth redundancy, are based on possession. They are usually the most destructive since are those that can generally leads to physical and psychological abuse. The jealous person in a pathological way makes a great effort to prevent his or her partner from having contact with people of the sex of this sexual orientation. They try not to have friends. It depends on their orientation, of course, that they do not interact too much with colleagues or co-workers, that they spend little time on social networks, and that they receive punishment. Okay? Which does not have to be physical. In case they, even a little bit, relates to someone that the person jealous perceived as a threat, they are real poison. Okay? If your partner trying to control you, even they're asking you not to use the phone, even you're using the phone, they're checking, this is possessive jealousy. Okay? Every time you talk to, you are talking of someone, they're giving different meaning. Okay? It will end up with physical and psychological abuse. It's not really good. Another toxic jealousy. Okay? Next one will be childish jealousy. As we have said, jealousy is especially common in the sentimental sphere and in relationship, but not exclusive to them. Yeah. Nakatungtong ka sa numero pag ganyan. That's right, Ma'am Jovita. Thank you for sharing, Mami Love. Okay. Therefore, taking into account that this childhood jealousy can lead to a bad atmosphere at home and even problem between siblings, the father and mother must be able to detect the situation and make it understood that everyone will receive the same attention and love. Okay, this is childhood jealousy, like she's always getting attention. You love her or love him compared to me. Something like that. Okay, that's childhood jealousy. Or you're helping them, but you're not helping me. Okay, that is childhood jealousy. Okay, it doesn't mean you are child. Okay, it means to say childhood jealousy or childish jealousy. These are the jealousy that develops from day one. Okay, so you are a little bit insecure because she or he having this one and having that as well. Okay, you are comparing yourself that she is the best or he is the best compared to you. Okay, next one will be projective jealousy. It's criminal act if you touch or control the cell phone of your partner. Yes, as I have discussed last time, it's criminal act to touch or especially open it. Okay, projective jealousy. A projective jealousy, a very far-fetched form of jealousy. Projective jealousy is those physical of the person who feels impulses to be unfaithful but project these wishes on the partner, pretending that it is she who has this emotion, that is in order to accept their wishes to cheat on their partner. They project the whole situation into their partner. Okay, turning the situation around and insinuating this since are not able to reconcile their own emotion, that it is she or he who represent a threat about the relationship. This projection of feelings, desires, and emotions on other people is widely studied in the field of psychology. And when it comes to relationship, it can be normal, but obviously when mishandled, they can be very or become toxic. Okay? There are some people who's making a mistake, but to cover up their mistake, they are going to blame it on you. Okay? It's not really acceptable. That's what we call projective jealousy. Okay? Next one will be hindsight jealousy. Okay? That's strange. Okay. Hindsight jealousy. Being jealous of the partner's past is not really good. Okay? This is what retrospective jealousy is based on. People who develop this type of jealousy are obsessed with their partner's past. People who felt this one is really like thinking rubbish. Okay? People who develop this type of jealousy are obsessed with their partner's past, especially that ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend refers to. Okay? In totally incomprehensible way, they project discomfort on their partners for their love past. Feeling jealous of people who are no longer in their life. They are usually toxic to the relationship, as the couple is frustrated at not being able to do anything to change their past. more than anything because they do not have to regret it. And an obsession with ex-partners and the possibility of having contact with them often arises. Okay? That's stupidity. Because if you are getting jealous with the excess of your partners, no sense at all. Okay? Yeah, ba? How to fix it? How to fix this issue? Nothing feels worse than achieving a goal, becoming successful in an endeavor, and discovering that the people around you don't feel proud or positive about it. Instead, they feel jealous. A person's jealous feeling can cause them to act unkindly towards us, especially in the face of our achievements or success. Hello, Boy Sipag, OFW Boy Sipag. Shout out. Welcome to Bvetlog channel. Okay. Shout out to you. And you can make friends with everyone in there. OFW Boy Sipag TV. Okay? Again, instead they feel jealous. A person's jealous feeling can cause them to act unkindly towards us, especially in the face of our achievements or success. Psychologists says that jealousy makes you think the same thing over and over, and more you do that, the less reality testing you do. Emotions all have an illusion of certainty, and jealousy makes you certain of your perception of the world. Okay? Everyone has felt this unpleasant emotion at least once in their lives, and most likely much more than that. It seems much harder to deal with when other people feel jealous of us. After all, we can control how to feel, but can't control others people's emotion. Okay? You cannot control that one. Again, we can control how we feel, but can't control other people's emotions. Recognizing the signs that someone is jealous of you can be the first step to fixing it. Okay? The jealous are troublesome to others, but a torment to themselves, according to one of the great William Penn. Okay? The first one is false praise. False praise. When someone is jealous of you, they often the first to give you a sincere compliment or seem to be dripping with passive aggression. However, you'll find these people will roll their eyes the minute you leave the room. They could rather pretend they are not jealous than address the issue. One way to turn it back around is to give them sincere compliments. When someone good happens to them, it may help them to see that you're a genuine person and help curb their jealousy. Okay? It depends upon you how to reverse the feelings, and then at the end of the day, you are going to learn from that one as well, and you're fixing their attitude. Clinical psychologist says, short of becoming indiscriminately wary of others' praise of or flattery, it's only prudent to consider whether they might have a hidden agenda in praising you. That way, you can minimize the possibility that their seemingly trustworthy compliments aren't really some sort of two-faced con. Okay? So, be careful with this kind of people. False praiser. Okay, downplay your success. Another feeling of these jealous people. No matter what you achieve or how you hard work, whatever, how hard you work to do so, jealous people will always try to make it seems like it was a fluke or that you didn't work as hard as you did to achieve your success. The reasons that they come up with might be rude or condescending. Okay? People who will envy or people who envy you the most are the one who are indeed in need. The most of that you possess. Okay? Always remember that. Rising to their bait will only make them more likely to talk poorly. Always be humble, but firm in your achievements. If you brag, they may be more likely to stay jealous of you. Okay? Just stay humble. If you promoted or you accomplish something, just be simple, low profile. Okay? Because otherwise, they're going to be jealous on you all of their lives. Okay, next one. Flaunting their success. Someone who is jealous of you may be more inclined to flaunt their success more than it's really worth flaunting. They may be more inclined to flaunt their own achievements while you're celebrating your own. These are the type of people who get engaged at a wedding. Okay? But why do they flaunt their success in the first place? Because chances are they're not as successful as you are. Always remember that. That's why they are jealous. Yeah. Humble talaga yan si Maria G. Kahit maraming kambing hindi tinatago lang. Okay. There are always people who are filled with negative thoughts, not only about other who they envy, you, but also about themselves and their perceived failure to having achieved their goals, which often to own their own business or be richer than they are. While it may be frustrating, getting upset will only make them feel more justified in their behavior. Instead, often them sincere praise in their achievements, leading by example is a good way to alter someone's behavior. Okay? There's no point for you to raise your own chair, isn't it? Let the people praise you much better. Because only people can tell you if you are great or not. But for me, even I'm doing right or wrong, why should I care? The most important is I'm not hurting anybody. Okay, next one. They are imitating you. Yeah, if someone's jealous, it's okay to copy someone. That's fine because it means to say you are idolizing them. Okay, they are your role model. But if they're imitating you and then they're putting any agendas behind that, it's not really good. They are imitating you. Someone who is jealous of you alternatively wants to be better than you and also be just like you. Okay? They maybe imitate the way you talk or the way you dress in order to feel better about themselves. Instead of allowing this to upset you, try to encourage them to go their own way. When they're doing their own thing, give them positive reinforcement. Show them that they don't have to be you to be great and that they can be their own person. Okay? Again, it's not negative to imitate someone, but make sure you are using that one to improve. Is it okay to copy someone? You can make it better or you can make it in your own way. It depends upon you. It's better to have someone as well to inspire yourself to be better or to be great. It depends upon you. But if you are copying someone because you just want to look good in front of someone else to get the attention, it's not really good. That is jealousy. Okay? Next one will be they're competitive. Jealous people tend to be highly competitive because they always want to be the one reaping the success. Or as clinical psychologists say they are either insecure or arrogant and want to prove the superiority. Okay? They feel like I am better than you. I'm the best compared to you. It's always, for them, everything is a competition. You're not going to enjoy yourself if there's always competition, isn't it? While it can be tempting to take them down a peg, refuse to make the competition unhealthy, or even refuse to participate. If they try to argue with you about a job promotion or anything, just tell them it isn't a competition. Refusing to play into their game will make them less likely to try and continue to one up to you. Okay? That is really inspiring. You are trying to let them understand that this is not a competition. Okay? This applies to everyone, even you in the family, in family members, to your loved one, in a relationship, in a workplace. Try to let them understand that this is not a competition. Okay? Otherwise, if they don't understand, they will do it again and again and again. So it will not be good relationship to other person. Okay, next one is celebrating your failure. Someone who is jealous will privately feel very good about when you make mistakes or get reprimanded or corrected at work or at school or in the family. While they may never show it, they often secretly enjoy your failures. Handle your mistakes with grace. You can always remind them that making mistakes is part of life and learning. If you're not upset, they're not getting the enjoyment out of it that they thought they would. Yeah? There are some people who's celebrating if you made a mistake. It's okay to have friends like You tackle yourself, they're laughing at you, because that's friendship. But if you have project and then you fail, and then they're enjoying behind you, it's not really good. They're celebrating your failures. Feeling of competition makes you unhappy. I have my own style and identity. Yeah, exactly. You don't need to compete yourself with someone. You have your own style, you have your own strategy, you have your own way of living. So you cannot compare with someone. You should just enjoy your life. You cannot enjoy your life if you are competing with someone. There's always pressure, isn't it? How can you enjoy your life if you are pressuring yourself? Yeah. They gossip behind your back. Yeah. Okay? They gossip behind your back. Hello, Mommy Helen. They gossip behind your back. Let's say, for example, this is sad when it comes to family. If you are not in the house, they're talking about you. Okay? When you are with your friends, when you're not with your friends, they're talking about you. At work, if you're not on the ship, they're talking about you. Okay? If you are YouTuber, if you are not on their live stream, they're talking about you. They gossip behind your back. Jealous people will always find a way to talk about you behind your back. It's not fun, and their words can be malicious and hurtful. The best way to deal with someone who does this may be confront them directly. Okay? As the author mentioned, negativity from other people is like a wall, and if you focus on it, they will run right into it. You'll get blocked by negative emotions, anger, and self-doubt. Your mind will go where your attention is focused. Criticism and negativity don't prevent you from reaching the finish line, but they can certainly distract you from it. Yeah? Definitely. Since jealous people don't tend to be awkwardly confrontational, talking to them seriously about what they're doing may be enough to them to rethink their behavior or to think it to stop entirely. Okay? Let's say, for example, someone's doing the live stream and then they're talking about someone else. Even it's positive, they're discussing someone's life. There's still hidden agenda on that one. Okay? Why don't you just talk about your life rather than talking to someone about someone's life? It's very unfair, isn't it? Ayan. Sige lang ng sige. Next one. They hate you. Jealous people always hate everyone, especially you. Okay? Because they're such a loser. If there's someone you know who hates you for no conceivable reason, they may just be jealous. This one is hard to deal with because we often don't like to be hated for no reason. Of course, it's not comfortable if someone hates you so much, even you're not doing anything. Yeah? You may want to show this person, you're entirely likable. But there may be nothing to do about it. Even you're making yourself likable, these people, jealous people, really hate you so much. If you can charm them into liking you, cutting them out of your life maybe just be the best. You don't need that negativity, and they're not likely working themselves up hating you for no reason. The best way to fix is to let it go. Okay? Like Elsa, let it go, let it go. Yeah. Okay? There are some instances like maybe you need to talk to yourself as well. Because maybe the reason why you feel like you're not doing anything, you feel like you are smarter than them. You're showing them that you are superior than them. And you feel like you didn't do anything for that. Okay? So always remember, we are all equal. Whatever we are, in the friendship, in the troop, in the group, in the as YouTuber or whatever group you have, we are all the same. If you feel like you are superior, definitely someone will hate you. And then don't tell me that you're not doing anything. Because you done something. Okay? Don't play innocent. Because at the end of the day, you still done something, but looks like you just don't think properly. You're just thinking about, I didn't do anything. No, you done something, but you're just not thinking. Okay? That is because that's the reason why they hate you so much. Dealing with someone else or someone else's jealousy can be a tricky situation. You may feel like the desire to them off. But dealing with a jealous person in a non-confrontational and positive manner is ultimately better for you and the other person. They may feel a lot of self-esteem issues that they need to work through, and getting upset with them won't fix or deal with their jealous tendencies. Knowing the signs of jealousies or jealous person will make it easier to fix and handle positively and productivity. Okay? You need to understand first before you deal with them. Stop saying you didn't do anything, because that reaction is immaturity. Okay? Accept the fault and then think. Because if you are not accepting the fault, the argument starts there and it won't stop. Okay? I didn't do anything. I'm innocent. At the end of the day, is still the argument there. Instead of just jealousy, now there's argument. Because you are selfish as well. If you are selfish, you're thinking about yourself. You're thinking about your feeling. It's unfair for you. It's always you. It's always you. That's not really good. Okay? Did you get me? Okay. Yeba. Continue. Yeah. How to handle it? Imagine this. You'll finally achieve the dream you worked so hard. And you feel like there's no way you could be more blessed than you are at this moment. Your eyes sparks with joy. Your loved ones are thrilled for you. And the whole day is one big bag of bliss and happiness. Okay, imagine that. After a while, in a random conversation with a person, you get a bitter and resentful comments, and about this, it's not a big deal. Okay? You are so happy, and then someone will tell you it's not a big deal. Or anyone could have it. Okay? They're saying anyone could have it. Along with an envious, evil smirk on their face. That's a clear sign that someone is jealous of you. It's very, very clear. Okay? Jealousy, the rubbish of the human race, the wrath of the ego or bigger enemy. Okay? That's a jealous person. It's like eating a poisoned apple and waiting for the other person to die. You keep adding up that venom in your body, completely unaware of the fact that you are destroying your life. It is a greedy feeling that has the power to make people behave maliciously towards us, especially if we possess the things they desire. Okay? But I'm not sure every single one of us has experienced these unpleasant emotions. Whether you felt it in yourself or in other person, however, the best thing we can do is to take control of our emotions and recognizing that a person is green with envy. When they look at you is the first step to dealing with it. Okay? For me, I don't care if you are a jealous person. I don't care if you are envy. I don't care if you got bad attitude. For me, I just smile at you. There's no sense or no point of going down to your level, talking to you, explaining to you. No point. Okay? Always remember that. You don't need to waste your time explaining yourself if you know that you didn't do anything. But if you made a mistake, accept it. Close conversation. Okay? You don't need to prove that you are the best. You done this one. There are some people who really hate me because if I made a mistake, I accept it straight away. No more explanation. Okay, sorry, I made a mistake. That's it. That's why the reason why there are some people, or maybe 1%, hate me so much because they want me to suffer because of my mistake. But at the end of the day, I accept it straight away. That's it. Okay? So that is the most important. Just accept it. They're not going to kill you if you accept your fault. Genuinely. Okay? They give you fake, insincere compliment. Always remember that. Okay? The first sign of genuinely or genuine jealousy and resentment in a person is their fake and supposedly positive comment. Okay? They're pretending like it's saying to you, "Oh, you're so nice." But you can see it in their eyes that they're just faking it. When in reality, all they want to do is to destroy your soul. Okay? So definitely you need to be careful with this kind of people. Clinical psychology says, short of becoming indiscriminately wary of others' praise of or flattery, it's only prudent to consider whether they might have a hidden agenda in praising you. That way, you can minimize the possibility that their seemingly trustworthy compliments aren't really some sort of two-faced one, like what I've said earlier. Be careful of these dangerous leeches. They all have hidden agenda. Believe me, always remember that. They're pretending that they're your friends, but they are there to destroy you. Always be careful with this kind of people. They downplay your achievements, like what I've said earlier. It doesn't matter how hard you work to achieve your goals, because jealous people will always try to make you feel bad by acting like you didn't work hard and didn't deserve your success. Okay? Instead of, wow, you're amazing. You are doing great. Okay? To make you feel happy. They're celebrating with you. They are putting you down. Okay? They are putting you down. People who will envy you the most are the ones who are in need the most of what you possess. Because they are jealous. They want to have whatever you have. Okay? Remember to always stay humble. Don't do the mistakes to sink to their poor level. Work hard, but don't brag. Modesty is the most beautiful trait in a person. Okay? Just be humble enough. Because at the end of the day, you know yourself. Okay? You don't need to let them jealous of you. Because there are some people who's making other people jealous, of course. So you need to be careful in this one, because it's not really good. Okay, if you're playing jealous game, definitely it will come back to you. I do believe in karma. Okay, I do believe in karma, that's why. Next one will be, they brag about their success. Okay. Yes, you're right. Miserable, envious individuals usually lack self-confidence and tend to make up for it by flaunting their success in front of you. You'll become aware of this the minute they interrupt your talk with their shameless self-promotion. Okay? I remember this one, that I have a friend who's asking for help. And then, of course, because when you ask me for help, if I agree, definitely I will do something to make it like people will proud. I helped this person and then I done everything. This person just looking at me while doing that. I done everything. Everyone praised. And then this person said, he's the one who done it. I just smiled. Even a single effort, this person didn't help. But he accepted the praise. But at the end of the day, okay, fine. It's not really big deal for me. If I help someone, I will help someone. Okay, I don't need to announce that it was me who done this one. Okay, but why would they do that? Why would they do that? You ask. Because unfortunately, they might not be successful as you. Okay, and the easiest way to manifest their frustrations is by making themselves appear something they aren't. They'll do everything in their power to keep their spotlight. Okay? According to one of the author, there are always people who are filled with negative thoughts, not only about others whom they envy, but also about themselves and their perceived failure to having achieved their goal, which are often to own their own business or be richer than they are. Okay? That is the reality. But it's up to you how to handle this kind of people. Okay? Yeah. So most of the time, that a person asks for help, definitely I will say yes. I already finished my work. I offer myself as well to help because that's should be. But at the end of the day, if they are not recognizing your effort, then what can you do? You cannot force them to insert your name to the people who achieve something. Yeah? That is life. You need to be ready with this kind of people. Next one. They're coping everything you do. Okay? Someone who is jealous of you is jealous of your life. Always remember that. All of your life they're jealous. They probably want to have everything you own, definitely. Okay? So the easiest way to get it is by imitating the hell out of your life. Even though discovering that you have copycat is frustrating and annoying, don't allow it to get to you. Consider it as a compliment because imitating is the sincerest form of flattery indeed. Like what I have said earlier, let them imitate you. That's fine. Okay? It's all right. Because it's very flattering at most of the time. They're idolizing you, yes, that's fine. Okay, but that imitation, definitely at the end of the day, they shouldn't develop that into jealousy. Okay, if you are their role model, then that's fine. They're copying you. They're proud of you. They're so happy with you. Okay? Whatever you're doing, whatever your accomplishments, they are happy. It's really nice. That's amazing. Okay? But that one stays like that. But if it turns to jealousy, that's gonna be worse. Okay? That's gonna be worse. They act competitive. Swallow and jealous individuals will always be competitive. In fact, their whole lives are a game in which they desperately need to be the first to finish. Okay, everything is competition. Everything is competition for them. That's why they're not happy. Okay, they're not happy because they are competing with everyone, with themselves especially. Don't do them the honor to sink to their miserable level. You keep looking after yourself and your happiness. What others do is not your concern. That's not your business. Whatever they're doing, then leave it. Let them enjoy their lives as so are you. Okay? Next one will be they celebrate your failure. Okay? Like what I've said earlier, because that people are the most twisted and vile creatures in this universe. They are easily corrupted because our whole existence is based on taking advantage of things. Okay? We use people to get everything we desire. We feed off other people's demise. We take the pleasure in seeing pain. And I'm sorry, but the exceptions are few. Okay? Always remember that. Jealousy and greediness are the things that have the power to make people wrench and toxic. Always take care of yourself. Not everyone celebrates your happiness. Some of them would give everything to watch you burn. Okay? Always remember that one. You have been warned always. Okay? Always. Next one. They talk trash about you behind your back. Hello, SPI, shout out to you. They talk trash about you behind your back. Diba? Some of their harmful methods for putting you down is talking trash behind your back. Jealous people or miserable people who probably hate their life and your genuinely happiness have no power over it. Unfortunately, the only thing they can use against you is their evil tongue. Yeah? They can only trash talk. They can only talk about rubbish about you when you are not around. If you are in there, they cannot talk anything because they are only happy talking about your life. Okay? Beware of this or their malicious and threatening lies. A desperate, greedy, and envious person can do you the greatest harm. Okay? Let them suffer because of their jealousy. Next one, they hate your guts. Oh, you wonder why that person hated your guts, yet you never did anything to them. Yeah? You are wondering, why these people talking rubbish about me? I didn't do anything about them. Well, maybe because they are jealous of everything you are and everything you achieve. Yeah? Even though they are on this level you are here, they're still jealous of you. That's their problem. Okay? People tend to despise people who are better than them. Always remember that. Instead of looking up to someone who is more successful than them, they choose to hate. I know it sounds crazy, isn't it? But you shouldn't be surprised because that's the reality of life. Okay? That's the reality of life. But you've been warned already by Bvetlog. The best way to handle this is by avoiding them. Avoid the drama. Avoid negativity. Avoid the hate. Yeah? For me, if someone sending me a message that frustrates me, I just ignored. I just say goodbye. Because it's a waste of time. What's the point of discussing rubbish things? I don't like negativity. I don't like hate. I don't like dramas. That's why I avoid this kind of people. I only love happiness. Okay? Try to focus on yourself. Try to focus on yourself and your growth only. That matters experience doesn't concern you. Okay? There are some issues that you cannot sort now or cannot be sorted. Time will sort it out. Always be happy. Try to focus on yourself and your growth only. What others experience doesn't concern you. Okay? Enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you so much. That's Jealousy by Bvetlog. See you later. Thank you so much. Yeah, bye. Enjoy. See you later. God bless everyone. Hope you enjoyed this topic. Thank you so much for the support. Please don't forget to share this to your relatives. Thank you, thank you, thank you.